All right. Okay, so we're going to give this thing a wind and then connect it to here. Right. Remove this cord. This end goes into this and kind of locks in, like so. Kind of like that. Just lock it in there. Can't see. Just kind of lock it in there like that, and then you just got to kind of wind it. It's kind of tricky. You gotta keep it straight. Keep it from crossing and keep it from uncoiling. I'm just holding the end of it while I carefully just kind of work it like this. Okay, now I'm just going to try to come over the edge, and I want to just try to pull on this and tighten it, right? And then try to wind it carefully. Okay, so it's kind of like that. And then I'm gonna this end goes down into here. There's a little notch space in there. Just kind of try to hold this together. Get that into there. And then just kind of set it down into there. Now you can let it unwind, but don't let it pop out. Okay? Let it unwind, but don't let it pop out. Now you have to bend these tabs over to hold it in, and you don't want it to pinch them. It's kind of hard to get it because you want them to do this. You want them to do that, and they tend to just do, you know, go over and pinch it. You need it to kind of do that, if that makes any sense. It's kind of difficult to do, to be honest. So let me grab these needle nose pliers, and I'm going to try to just bend this over to where it retains this, but doesn't pinch it, right? Something like that, a little bit. These two here. It'd be more ideal if I could get these ends over a little bit, but that's not going to come out. That will not come out of there. So, and it's got to be moved, it has to move freely. Okay. So now the next thing you do is you wind this up. And I usually do about 7 or 8 winds on this, and then feed your cable through your rope. Generally what you'll do is you'll just kind of eyeball how many turns, like 1, 2, 3, 4 turns plus the lead going up, right? The lead going up to where the thing latches onto the handlebars. So 4 turns, and then I usually kind of almost double that. So 4, give it 8 turns. That'll give it a nice recoil back. So I'm going to go 8 turns and then feed my rope through. So from this standstill point, I'm going to turn eight full turns. The rope comes out here, so I want to line up and you turn it counterclockwise. Okay. And I start my turn count right here with the rope entrance where it exits. That's where I start. Now I'm going to count 8 turns counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm going to do 7, 6, and 7. 7's right here. Because generally you do your amount of turns that you want wrapped on the thing, and then add a couple turns for tension. Well, I'm doing 3 turns for tension. So now you just feed your rope right through and out. Okay, and then you put your thing on this on there, still holding this. Now you can get some vice grips and clamp that. I'm just going to try to do it without doing that. Probably easier to do that, but yeah, you're going to have to do that because you need to get some needle nose pliers in there to grab that. So I'm going to bring this over and grab my vice grips and probably tighten this up a bit. There. Now that'll hold it. Now you got 2 hands free to twist this around and maneuver it, tie a knot in it. And do a double knot. Just like that. Release this. There you go. There's your rewind.